Kimbo na Tanzambia Amazulu, Kimfumu kwa Kiisa. All praises to the Most High. Our Congo, the Tanzambi, we're here with a special guest, an elder, Manzambi Zola. Elder, welcome.
Matondo. Siame to you, my brother. It has been a while. Yeah, it's good to see you. And great to be here with you. Matondo.
All praises.
Yes.
All praises. Many people do not know you because there are always new people coming.
Mm-hmm.
And tell us something about you.
Well, we are, my wife and I, we have a YouTube channel, is Manzambi Zola. And we do teachings, about our awakening and who we are, who we truly are. Bringing about the truth, dispelling all the lies that we have been taught. We're based out of the United States. We're in the state of Ohio, and we've been in this way. I think maybe over 12 years, maybe something like that. And so much that we had to unlearn and learn. And it's definitely been a journey. It has definitely been a journey. So yes, yeah. And we've had this connection, with you, Yaya, and others that was in this way, who are no longer out there. And if I may, Yaya Jonathan Chalombo, that's my buddy there, and Nabi Kefas. So I appreciate them. I love those brothers, as well as you, man, as well as you.
All praises. Yeah, like I always ask, if this
Mhm.
message wouldn't be true, it wouldn't go so far.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
That message here has a global impact. It has
Mhm.
brought a lot of our people home. It has brought the two sticks together.
Yes.
Because as I remember, 10 years ago, I started like 12 years ago, 11 years ago.
Mhm.
But 10 years ago, we had big fights against the camps,
Mhm.
telling them who we are.
Yeah.
And this time it was only me, Johnny John, and what is his brother from France? Uh,
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Siba
Chiba
Malonga.
Malonga.
Yeah.
Chiba Malonga. And after that, Mr. Jonathan, after watching me for years, joined in. And then we had you guys. We had the couple in America. Um, the,
Yeah.
the couple in America. I forgot also their name.
Hmm.
And after that, I had Kissy Luca coming, Sister Patricia. We had people like Kefas came after that. Was
Yes.
what me like 3 years before he joined in, coming also from the church.
Hmm.
Yeah, you guys. Then we had another guy in Kenya. We had another sister that went to Kenya. Wonderful sister. I think she's still there.
Hmm.
What was her name again?
I can't remember, man. Is wow.
You remember that sister, a strong, nice, beautiful lady
Yeah.
that was teaching a lot? Sister
Yeah.
Charmaine.
That's
Oh,
it. That's
Sister
it.
Charmaine.
Yeah. Apostle
Wonderful.
Charmaine. Yes.
Nice, beautiful woman. Strong. Sister Sarah Singer. Oh my
Yes.
goodness. She was
Yes.
singing also. Oh.
Man,
She
yeah,
was
and Brenda just spoke to her just a few days ago through
Makai and Zombie. We had
yeah,
also Makai and Zombie.
yes, yes. Wow,
Then we
my
have Zola
goodness, man.
Bantu. We have the Turquoise Youth.
Yes.
Uh, Brother Trey that was initiated in Angola.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, keep us. Yeah. We
Yeah.
have Mr. Go Black. We have who is the other? Um, um,
Wow.
oh, I'm
Yeah.
talking right now.
Ron Dalton Jr.
Ron Dalton. Ron
Uh-huh.
Dalton. Ron Dalton. It took everything. He's now pushing hard.
Man.
He's in South Africa, and
that that brother is a locomotive right now.
he's a locomotive. Yeah. So the truth is spread.
Yes.
The truth is spread, and we still don't have the impact that we
Yeah.
should, uh,
Mm-hmm.
because I always think that the Most High is still protecting us. I
Mm-hmm.
think Donald Trump and all of them know of us,
Oh yeah.
because they know very well, and
Yes.
this is what is missing. The missing key is with us, because we are going also deep into spirituality. It's not
Mm-hmm.
only what they call religion, right?
Right.
Because
Right.
there's a difference between religion and spirituality.
Yes.
And the last time when Mr. Go Black came to Angola to visit me, this was also a big topic that we had,
Mm-hmm.
sitting there and talking about what is actually missing in our society,
Mm-hmm.
because everything happens in the spiritual world first, then it goes to the physical world.
Yes.
And if we, even in these days, in the 21st century, pray to entities, yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
doesn't belong to us, yeah,
Huh? Yep.
this was
Come on.
exactly the thing that made us fall, and we are still continuing doing it,
Yes.
not practicing our rituals, praying every day, and
Mm-hmm.
nothing happens.
Yes.
People forgot that we do not pray every day.
Mm-hmm.
Praying every day, this is Santa Maria, Ave Maria, Jesus. This is how Catholic people pray.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And then we had also to go deeper to connect also with our other African brothers, because many people
Mm-hmm.
think that if we talk about Africa, many people think this is a state, like, oh, these people are all together, they all look once, they all come from one place.
Mm-hmm.
Today, we are very strong reconnecting
Yes.
to our other African brothers, because
Yes.
we also
Yes.
true colors that went to Gambia and all those kind of things. And at that
Mm-hmm.
time, we were like, oh no, people from Gambia or people from Ghana, maybe they are not like us. Who is the
Yeah.
Israelite? Who's the Jew here? Oh no, we in America, we are the only ones. No, we in South
Uh-huh.
America. Israel is in South America. Israel is in America. Israel is in Egypt. Everyone
Yes.
has his own thoughts.
Yes. Yes. And everything you said there, my brother, you're so on point with, now backing off of what you said, the one thing that we talk about is we have been taught something for over 400 years. Okay. So when you're taught that your ancestors are demonic, they're dead, they don't know what's going on, in this reality. They're sleeping in the presence of God. So they don't know anything over here. When you dream about your grandmother, something like that, they tell you that was a demon, it wasn't them, and you need to rebuke that. You're okay. They tell you and taught you that you call upon Jesus, and Jesus is the Son of God. He's the one and only one that can save you. So you are taught all of this stuff and you consume it. Now, we as Black, melanated, Muntu, Bantu people, we're already spiritual people. It's in us. Okay. But when they teach you about calling on Jesus, he's your savior, we gravitate to that and thinking and believing that this entity can save us. We really believe that. But we have to look at, first of all, who took us into captivity? Where did they take us from? It was the white, non-melanated, as one sister says, pale, the pale colored creatures, right? Palm colored creatures. They came to the continent. They took our ancestors from the continent. They taught our ancestors this mess and said, what you all are doing is demonic, satanic. Stop it. They killed them if they didn't do it. They ripped out the tongue, cut off, okay? Brutalized them, made them accept this religion, this Jesus. Jesus is not real. Never was. Never was. Jesus was made up from Caesar Borgia, and they have even said even Ptolemy put together and called him Jesus and said, this is the Son of God. So as you stated earlier, when you call upon this other entity, what are you truly calling? What are you asking to come and help you? What are you asking to come into your life? What? It is not our ancestors. It is not what we have been, our ancestors learned. It was not that. But we're now learning that our ancestors are not demonic. They are very much alive. They know what's going on with us. We're their children. So they're here with us. And when you reach out, when you acknowledge your ancestors, when you honor your ancestors, when you pour libation to your ancestors and you recognize them, guess what? They come to you. You have acknowledged them. They now acknowledge you. They are with you. So when you seek their help, they speak to you. They guide you. They direct you. Your ancestors are not dead. They're very much alive. They know what's going on around here. They know what these palm-colored creatures are doing. They know. So they're here for us.
Oh, praise.
So this religion that they've given us, that's what's false. That is what we have to back away from. Everything that they got in that Bible, they added some stuff, but the majority of it came from our spirituality. It came from us. They got that stuff from us, and they mixed it, they added to it, twisted it, put a little stuff, little stuff in there to get you all high, get you buzzing, get you. It's not pure. It's not pure. So we have to return back to what is pure, and that's what we're doing. We're turning back to that. And my brother, you also said something too that is very dear to me, and that is, as the people, all right, we have always been one people. It was not, I'm Kenyan. It was not, I'm Jamaican. It was not, I'm Haitian. It was not, I'm Botswanian. It was not, I'm South African, whatever. I'm Congolese. It was not that. We were one people. I remember talking to an elder, and this elder said to me, he said, there's two people on this planet, Bantu and non-Bantu. How much plainer?
Oh, praises. Like, you know how we laugh if some people start saying, "Oh no, we are not African, we are not Bantus." No, we know you are. You just denied it. You are.
Yes.
The only problem is we will not move forward if we do not honor, like you said, or accept our past. You
Yeah.
cannot move forward through the future if you don't know your past, or you do not recognize it or honor it, giving it the value in your life, because this is your DNA. This is your path.
Yes.
This will be the path of your son and daughters. If you don't want to be a slave from another culture, religion, society, you have to stick for that what the Most High have created you. That's
Exactly.
why I go really, really deep. As you know, my elder,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I many people don't like me because of that.
That's
Yeah,
all right. That's
yeah.
all right. You're putting the truth out there. When you put the truth out there, man, they don't like you. That's okay.
But
Keep
the
it, keep it
only thing
moving.
that I always say to my team, to my people there, I talk to them for years. If I would not come with this kind of truth, no one would come with it. I
Mm-hmm.
have to come, go deep,
Yeah.
speaking about our history correctly,
Yes.
and even go deeper before even humanity have faced those colored people. What
Uh-huh.
happened before? What happened in the heaven? Yeah,
Yes.
I
Yes.
had to go to hell to see all these kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
I am moving forward in the front yard, yeah, as Michael, to go to the land and try to establish something for us, to put our people together in the diaspora, to talk to people that have even millions of fans, to tell them what to do so that we can get profit of it. There
Mm-hmm.
is nothing that I have built from that or I get from that sitting there 8 hours making videos because I don't like my English that much. And I like,
I don't
writing
like mine either.
put the videos together, just hear, listen to what is said because this is the bomb. You have to learn that, to
Yeah.
relearn that, to give it for to others. And I know that what I always notice is that everything that was said, many people laugh about it
Mm-hmm.
because all these kind of things that we said about doing our rituals, going back to our spirituality,
Yeah.
denying the Jesus, even if Jesus would be real, Jesus
Uh-huh.
is not that important. Abraham and all
Yeah.
them, they're not that important no more.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
They are not
Uh-huh.
that
Come on.
important anymore. Spiritually, they are not important.
Yes.
We are in the time of spirit, yeah.
Yeah.
And spirits is a big word. These are all of us are spirits, and
Uh-huh.
in the sky there are many spirits. In the air there are many spirits. We believe in the we African believe that everything has a spiritual power in it.
Yes, it
So, and
does.
now we
Yes.
have to get the spiritual energy for us. We have to go and demand them use the spirits to help
Mm-hmm.
us, to give us knowledge, like they do in Area 51, like they
Yes.
do in China, like
Yes.
they do in India, like they do in the West.
Mm-hmm.
And, and this is what I saw. I was watching you guys' video. Sister Brenda is going on fire, and I was like, "Wow!" All praises that the elder Manzambi Zola and his team, that they are really understanding these messages, okay, and don't take it like, "Oh, Massa, don't go too far. These are spiritual babies."
Look, I have always said, you know the truth, you have the truth, bring it, present it, okay? Because that's the only way we're going to make it. That's the only way we're going to come together as one. That's the only way. Knowing who you are, all right? Um, man, the spirituality, our awakening, it was a shocker at first, all right, because again we've been taught all this stuff that we learned in church, and when we begin to know that we are the people, that we are the children of the creator, the universe is within us. Everything that is in the universe is in us. When you look at who was it, Joshua, when he spoke to the sun and told the sun stand still, that shows that authority that we have. You mentioned earlier, Yaya, that we don't pray, and what we do is we decree and we declare. So what does it mean? You speak. You speak. And so when you speak, you're decreeing a thing. You're bringing that which you are speaking into existence, into fruition. And you're able to do this because of who you are. The church don't teach that. They tell you you're a child of God, you're a daughter of God, you're a daughter or son of God, but you have to go through this entity, Jesus Christ, in order to get things done. No, you do it yourself. Jesus himself in the Bible stated, these things I do, you can do and greater. Didn't he say that? And I would say to people, when Jesus healed people, when you read it in the Bible, did he say in the name of Moses? Did he say in the name of Elijah? No, he spoke and things happened. We can do the same thing. And what we have to do is tap into, remember, the kingdom of heaven is in you. Zulu is in you. God is in you. We are our creators. We are. They're in us, we're in them. All you got to do is speak.
Exactly. This is something, that will always conquer the mindset of many. Like the last time I said to my mom, Mom, the Most High is not in the Bible. It's the no, like I told her, not like that. I told her that the Bible is not ours, but the Most High is described. They talk about the Most High in the Bible. But
Yes.
the Bible is not from the Most High. So I was like, how can you say something like that? And I told her very clear, Mom, you have to be honest with you. You guys knew the Most High before. When I went always to the villages, the first thing that I was asking the elders in Beulah, Psalm 62 and 4. This is northern Angola there, directly in Congo Kingdom, Beulah land. I was very surprised to see that they wrote Beulah everywhere on the walls, and they do not really know what it means, right?
Wow.
It
Yeah.
was very one of the that's why we are dying because of lack of knowledge. But I asked them, the only thing that they said, there was once a kingdom here. Our forefathers, they knew how to pray, they knew how to hunt, they even knew how to do the agriculture, but the land today, it's like waste, like it is described in scripture, waste, few people only there. They do not do really agriculture. I was surprised that when I asked the elders, how did you do those things, that they did not know how they did it.
Wow.
And today I had done a lot of work to go back and to learn and to find out what we actually have done so far. So I have put you now. Can you see the screen, my elder?
Yes, sir.
I have put here now a presentation, and in this presentation here, you can see that there is an elder, and he's praying. Okay? And I want to go and explain a little bit how our forefathers prayed, because many people ask me, Massa, how should we pray? Okay? So let me read a little bit, elder.
Yes.
African prayer, ancestral connection, and spiritual power, right?
Yes.
So now, direct spiritual connection. African prayer was a direct link to the spiritual realm, ancestors, and nature. Bantu people had structured communication with the divine before foreign religions. The existence of words of prayer in African languages confirm its importance. What do you have from that, Mal?
What I have from that is, again, is knowing who you are. Okay. Knowing how you were created. The Bible does tell us that we are created in the image and likeness, because he said, let us create man in our image and likeness. So when you understand that, and you know that man was created there in Africa, the first place, and that communication that the man had with the creators, plural, okay, that they are in you, you are in them. So the communication, the what they call prayer, is actually the decrees, the declarations, which I had talked about earlier. When you speak, you speak. When you speak to the creator, You're speaking to him like I'm talking to you. We talk to the creator the same way. We show that respect. We show that honor because we are their children. So when you talk to your mother, when you talk to your father, you talk to your parents, you speak to them with respect, with great respect, because they were the ones that gave you life. So that's how we speak to our creators. But we also remember they are in us. Haven't you been told you look like your daddy? You walk like your daddy. Okay.
Exactly.
Oh, come on, man. I am. I am my creator's child.
Exactly. This is how also you
Uh,
have the names like if you have the name like Anunnaki, for example,
mhm.
many people will call them gods, but this is not that the Anunnakis were gods. They are the sons of Anu,
Yes.
you know.
Mhm.
Or you have another tribe, Bakongo. Then this is like Bakongo is already it's in the word. It's like Bana Congo. It's the children of Congo.
Yes.
You know? Children of Congo. So this means the Congo kingdom's god is Congo. You
Yes.
know, the Congo children's god is Congo.
Mhm.
Bana Bazulu, another Bantu. This means they are the children of the Zulu, which means they came from the heavens.
Yes.
Yeah, and many people
Yes.
think that if we talk about the heaven, they may think that it's this heaven that we see here on earth. You know,
Mhm.
so that's why I'm making a lot of videos trying to explain people that the Most High, if this world is like a window to that what is above, like in the universe, right?
Yes. Right.
And if the Most High sent us here to fix some stuff,
Mhm.
we are spirits
Yes.
that reincarnated into human bodies,
Mhm.
which means that he has for each one of us a mission according
Mhm.
to his lineage.
Yes.
And
Yes.
this is the war that we have here on earth with the other entities or nations,
Mhm.
and wars that we have among us. And
Mhm.
because the Most High is not evil,
Correct. Come on.
he is trying to fix by himself some stuff that happens to
Mhm.
try to find out how to correct it. And
Mhm.
I even made
Mhm.
a video about it, a very powerful one, where I gave people my thoughts about how the Most High is trying to fix it. When the children of the Most High, they said, "Oh, Father, why are you disappearing? You explained us everything about the universe." So they went to follow the Most High where He actually goes to the spiritual room, and
Mhm.
He, the Most High, He warned them. He told them, "Don't go that way. Don't
Mhm.
go there in these other worlds because it's not good for you. You
Yes.
have to die. You have to suffer. You will see envy. You will feel people betraying you. You will feel needs that you normally do not need."
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
no one of us will ask why the Most High did that. Okay,
Right. Yes.
this is not my power to ask, because he will not give me a correct answer anyway, because the Most High is very shapy. He's very strong. If you ask him stuff like that all the time, if he shows you the path why he did it, maybe you should not love the Most High no more. Like you do. Because many people describe the Most High like the nations do. There's only one God. He loves everybody, you know, and he's perfect and all this kind of stuff. But according to that, what I have faced here on earth, the
Mhm.
disconnection of our people to the truth, they hate against the Most High's people, yeah,
Yes.
within
Yes.
and outside of our community.
Mhm.
Yeah? I came to that story to say that we came here, each one of us, to fix the Most High's problems. That's why he say this body doesn't belong to you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, okay, this body is like a vessel to me, so I can use you to fix certain things.
Yes.
And there are many Milky Ways. There are many planets. There are many. What is the name? The correct name? Galaxies. There are many
Yes.
galaxies that the Most High controls at once.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But we here on earth, we have also something that we have to do. And this is
Mm-hmm.
what many people don't know. Why are you at earth? Why do you have this kind of parents? Why are you black, white, Chinese? Why are you like that? And
Mm-hmm.
how can you fix certain things? You can even see that people that died are still saying, pray for us,
Yes. Yes.
you know, help us,
Yes.
which
Yes.
means life of a spirit is endless. The spirit
Uh-huh.
never dies. Your body may die, but your spirit will never die.
Uh-huh. Well, see, the church says it does. You know.
Exactly. They will sit with the Most High together and eat some pork.
you know, uh, that man, what you said, about us, the one thing that came to me was, you see that all of us are not awakened, right? Only certain ones. And in my family, I'm the only one that's awakened. In my wife's family, she's the only one that's awakened. Okay. So it may be like that in other people's family. It might be one or two that's awakened. The question is, why? Why are we the only ones that are awakened? And as you stated, there is a purpose, there's a reason for us being awakened. We have been chosen. We have, as a church say, been predestined. Okay? We have. So now we have to figure out, what is it that we have to do? It's going to come to you. It's already in you. It's there. It's going to come out. When you begin to speak to other people and begin to share with them, now, some of them will get it. Some of them won't. They may think that you're crazy. And it's not for them. All right. Remember, my wife and I were talking about this morning, that the question was asked to Jesus, and I don't like using that because, again, he was not real. But the question was asked to him, why do you speak in parables? And the response was, if I can put it this way, because you all being awakened, you understand the parables. They don't. I give you a true story real quick. I was talking to my sister, blood sister, a little older than I. And I was sharing with her about, as I was telling you earlier, Jesus, when he healed people, did he call on Moses? Did he call, and say, in the name of Moses, in the name of, okay? When I was sharing that and told her, I said, all you have to do is speak, just speak, and things will happen. You know what? The next thing she said to me when I finished, she said, I think I'm going to take these coffee grinds and ground them into powder and spread them throughout my garden. She changed the whole conversation. And I said to myself right then, keep the pearls, keep them. Don't cast out anymore, because she will trample over them.
Mhm.
Keep what is precious. It's not for everyone.
Exactly. So in the Bakongo,
Mm-hmm.
we have, many people in the Americas will now say, how can I reconnect, right? In
Mm-hmm.
the Bakongo, we had a way of prayer. We saw it in the Black Panther movie. We saw it in the Lion
Yes.
King movie.
Yes.
Remember who you are.
Yes.
Now, many people of us are in the diaspora. Many people from us went to slavery to the four corners of the earth. They became Chinese black, Caribbean black, American black, and European black, etc., etc. And even
Mm-hmm.
in Africa, many people don't know those kind of things no more. Why do the Most I say remember who you are? Because there is a path from iPhone 1 to iPhone 15 today, okay,
Yes. Yes.
or 16. Now, um, we do it like this, like in the Black Panther movie. We when someone asks us, "Who are you?" I would say I am the son of Mama Moyo and Papa Makila, okay, which means life and blood. They come from Kivelu. My father comes from Kivelu, and the other one comes from Beulah. My mama comes from Beulah. And I can even go further and say about our grandfathers. This is how I say to someone who I am actually are. And many people will now say, okay, we don't know our forefathers and stuff like that.
Yes.
Which is absolutely not a problem. Which is absolutely not a problem. First of all, we should change our names, like Elder Manzambi did. Yeah, we should change. We should have our slave names because these are slaves' names. We have to reconnect to our zodiac signs.
Yes.
Yeah? Then we have to find out what kind of element we are. Okay, we have to find out if we are in science, strong in prophetic, or let's say in the spiritual room, or if we are water, or air.
Yes.
We have to find it out. It's important.
Yeah.
It's important to know your powers, because
It is.
powers. In powers, if you start now calling upon these powers, it will guide and it will guide you. It will help you to go over different kind of things.
Yes.
But we have also to know that we need all of these powers to make it happen for us.
Yes.
Yeah? Politics, science, which is intellect, right?
Yes.
And we need the spiritual people. Okay. So this is first one. This is the first thing. Your name must be connected. The name must say something about you.
Yes.
And then for someone that is in the diaspora and asking, I still don't know my forefathers. You have parents. They had parents. And I don't say that these parents were wicked. Many of those people went to slavery, and they're still declaring the blood that were shared. The things that were done to them. Your parents know your grandfather's names. And maybe they would know their grandfather's names. This is how it goes.
Yes.
And if we go further, we call upon the saints. We had Mama Mafuda, we had Kimpavida, we had Queen Zinga, we had King Zingagu, we had Simon, we had some warriors.
Yes, we did.
To serve.
Yes.
Okay? Anyway, when they go, oh Jesus, this is the Quatulendo that our people talked about, the Messiah that they say. We talked about him, and we talk about him today. Because we know that there are 144 families that will be lifted up. It's not Elon Musk or Kim Jong-un or Kim Jinping or Donald Trump. That
I was going to say Donald Trump. Yes.
It's 144 of our people that are following here. 144 families that are going to lead the whole world. And from us, like you say, from your brethren, there will be someone that will be born unto you that will be the leader of the leader.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And the 12 tribes that many people are looking for as the Israelites, they does not exist no more. They became 3. This means you have the political power, the intellectual, and you have the spiritual side. These are the 12 tribes that you're searching for your whole life. They became 3. The 3 pillars. Okay. Very important for you guys to know. Okay, because oh yeah, Israel. Oh no, we are done. You. What are you truly? Are you fire? Are you water? Are you earth? Okay. Who are you truly in your ancestry? Okay. Then are you in the politic? Where is your strength? Okay. We have super duper intellectual people that do not even know where the intellect comes from, but they do not know it is within.
Right.
It's in them. It's in their DNA. It's in their zodiac sign. It's in their name. Yeah. And then if the Most High chooses someone in your family, he is the one that should lead, and he will be fought for that. because
Mm-hmm.
he became a leader among you guys, like Joseph.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
So this is
Yes.
always a problem. I had
Mm-hmm.
a lot of problems, my elder,
Mm-hmm.
with the things that I say. Many people are like, this man must be like Credo Mutwa. Maybe the Most High took him somewhere. They beat him up in the spiritual room, or something happened to him. Hey, I'm fresh. I look good. I'm smart.
Mm-hmm.
I have everything is fine with me. So this is not the problem. The problem is there is a mission that I have. There
Yes.
is something that I follow, and I have no teacher. The teacher is the Most High Himself, and it
Mm-hmm.
disturbed me my whole life
Yes.
because I always say when I met the Most High, He only says one thing to me: "You're gonna suffer. People will not understand you, and they will hate you for no reason. But I will give something into you that you also will not know what it is."
Mm-hmm.
It is so fantastic that I still today, with my sins, with
Yeah.
the things that I have done good or wrong, I
Yes.
still can see two worlds. I still can
Mm-hmm.
see stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I tried, I tried my best to go out for it, to this spirit to leave me. And
Mm-hmm.
if more I tried to go against that what the most I gave me, if more I suffered.
Mm-hmm.
I suffered like crazy
Yes.
for different kind of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was asking, why do they not admit? Why do they not follow? Why do they not accept what I say? And this is where also I start to understand that if we see pastors today teaching a big church and all these kind of things, this is the way that they were given to. They will not understand
Mm-hmm.
these kind of things that we say because it's not their time. The
Yeah.
Most High Himself has to resolve that problem. We can't.
Yes.
We can just say. We can just give them advices, give them tips, ideas. Like also the people that do intellectual stuff, building in Africa, building for us in America, etc., etc. You can just give them ideas. The
Mm-hmm.
rest is upon them. They have to move forward and do something. You
Yes.
know. But
Yes.
you're gonna stay there and not gain something because I'm also in the spiritual part, intellect and spiritual part.
Mm-hmm.
We in the spiritual part, we have always the biggest problem.
Yes.
So it would be better to be a politician or something like that.
Well, the knowledge that you have spiritually, where other people might look at you crazy, they may think that you're crazy, they may call you crazy. You have that because there are others out here that need to receive what you have. As you teach them, as you give to them, they're eating it up, man. They're at a buffet. Okay. And those are the people who we have been sent to. We're going to come across a lot of people who don't agree with us. They're going to talk negative about us. They're going to put all kind of stuff out there and label us, as gone off the deep end. I have lost relationships because of this teaching. But you know what? I'm still going forward because what I'm learning is that in which I am teaching is more solid than what they teach in the church. We can back it up. We have proof with what we're teaching. They have belief, but we have proof. So that what you have it is for people like us, for the people who are listening to you, because they're feasting off of it. So I'm not worried about those people that speak negative and put me in the gutter.
If you remember, we had, like you said, we had teachers here. They disappeared because it is
Mhm.
so hard that job, and I'm doing
Oh
it
yeah.
now 12 years long. It is so crazy. No support at all.
Hmm.
No feedback. No one. There's a big problem with our black community, especially even my parents. You haven't done anything. You haven't done anything. You haven't. Wait a minute. Because of me, people went to the Kamba in the Congo. Because of me,
Hmm.
people went to Africa. Because of me, people learned about. They're learning Kikongo. Okay,
Hmm. Yeah.
the two sticks came together. Today, people are going and saying, "Oh, we didn't cross
Oh.
the Nile River." They're going to. I was the one that created that maps that they're teaching today.
Mm-hmm.
All these maps in my, they can go to the videos 6, 7 years ago. They will see I was teaching it already. How we never crossed the Red Sea. That Israel is in Africa. Why
Mm-hmm.
animals, the weather, the treasures, which means the stones under the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know. And there's no, you haven't done anything. So this is the negative part of this word. I,
Mm-hmm.
I know how I was attacked. I lost a lot, you
Yes.
know.
Yes.
But you can see even friends that spread that message. They
Mm-hmm.
disappeared because their parents also attacked them. And if you really go move with all power and love, you put it into this work. You may also see that the Gentile nations and their spirits and all this negativity will start following in you and fighting you wherever they can. And then I am also gifted with the power of healing, and which means I helped a lot of people that were sick,
Mm-hmm.
which means also their problems came to me. And there was
Mm-hmm.
a time, just to give a quick testimony, I
Mm-hmm.
became weaker because of these questions that I just mentioned here.
Yeah.
Why, and why should I help these people? Why should I even teach? Okay,
Yes.
and then I became a little bit rebellious. And then I saw many people falling. The Bantu truth fell. Many people did not teach no more. It's like trouble entered into the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to the elders and they started to explain me, if you don't do your work, you're gonna have some
That's
big
it.
problems, you know?
That's it. Yes.
You know? Oh,
Yes.
you're just thinking of money, muscle. I say, I have to feed my child. Okay.
Uh-huh.
If get no support and I'm just speaking, helping people, but I get no support and no one even calls my name or say that I have done this. Okay.
Mhm.
They do not even admit that they have done something. They did it by themselves. I will never accept. But I'm back. I have to do my work. You know.
You
And
know.
and really, elder, I always say it, I don't like that work. I would be in the Bahamas with a pocket of money and living my life. Really, really, really.
Yes.
This I know already all these kind of things that I say.
Mm-hmm.
The
And,
only thing is I always receive, like I am right now,
mm-hmm.
at this moment, the Most High is telling me in my, because He's in us. He's telling me stuff, and I hated it everywhere where I go. You look at the woman like that, and He start telling you stuff. You look at her, it's like crazy. Okay,
Yes.
and it
Yes.
wasn't nice, especially I'm young. I'm still young,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not that easy. Not that easy.
Yes. But you're steadfast. And that's what count. Okay. It's in you. It is in you. Who was that said it's like fire shut up in my bones? All right. It's in you. And at some point, you're going to have to let it out. We can shut it down as much as we want. We can disregard what the Most High is telling us to do. We can disregard it. And as you said, you disregard it. You are the one that's going to pay for it because they gave you something to do. You were sent here to accomplish something. And guess what? If you don't accomplish what you were sent here to do, now this is where reincarnation comes in. And a lot of people, especially the church, speaks against reincarnation and say it's demonic, but you're going to come back. You may not come back in the same body. You're going to come back.
You
It's
remember
something you have to
Jesus
do.
in the Mount of Transfiguration, which
Uh-huh.
is the
Yep.
Skull Mountain, which is a cemetery. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you can Google it up. What the Mount of Transfiguration means? It's a cemetery. And
Mm-hmm.
then he went up there, met Elijah and Massa, and
Yep.
then he said very clear, "I will build tombs for Elijah and Massa to do what? This is
Mm-hmm.
our spirituality, to
Yes.
pray, to get the power from them, and to say these people, they do not die."
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Exactly.
and let's go back
Exactly.
to the prayers.
Mm-hmm.
If we go, This is how the Bantu people call or describe themselves. If someone asks you, "Who are you?" Because many people want to say, "I am like this. I am." This is why the Most High, he can't say that. "Oh, I am a son of etc. etc."
Yes.
Because he is who he is. But if
Mhm.
we want to say that we are from the Most High, we have to go like that. And then,
Correct.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's not like the colonial people told us, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, pray to Jesus, and then you may find the Most High. Because this is
Right.
exactly the same way. They are saying if you pray to Jesus, Jesus will be the way to the Most High. But
Mm-hmm.
we say we do not pray to our forefathers, but we tell them, and this is where we go right now. Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Okay, for example, healing prayers in African tradition.
Mm-hmm.
Holistic approach. African healing involved realigning the spirit, not just treating physical symptoms
Mm-hmm. Yes.
like they do today. Here, take this medicine, right?
Right.
And you will be healed. But we knew that our problems may also be have also a spiritual aspect.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Words as medicine. Healers use powerful words, prayers, and chants for spiritual healing.
Mm-hmm.
Material elements, water, herbs, fire rituals, and different kind of stuff that
Mm-hmm.
has energy on it.
Yes.
And they just made of it medicine.
Uh-huh.
And in
Yep.
medicine, they receive the spiritual knowledge, it's inside there. They have chemicals
Mm-hmm.
and they use herbs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
And still you have to drink some water. Okay.
Yes.
So no, we are out from sorcery, but you are in sorcery. You're doing it very well.
Yes, you are.
The Western way.
Yeah.
You are a sorcerer because
Uh-huh.
you don't know that you are in sorcery. And you buy this medicine, it never will heal you. You have to take one. You have to take. Hey, it's a drug, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
a drug. But
Mm-hmm.
our people knew uh, not all sicknesses are physical.
Correct.
And if you go today to a doctor in the
Mhm.
West, he doesn't treat spiritual treatment.
No, we don't. No. No.
The structure of African prayer. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
First, identity, understanding one's place within the ancestral lineage. Recitement, invoking direct ancestors and spirits tied to one's lineage.
Yes.
They took Mr. Simba to the monkey took him to the river and said, "Look, lion, look who you actually are." Oh, my
Yes.
father died. He said, "What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, dude? You are your father. If
Yes.
you do
Come
bullshit
on.
here, all of us gonna die."
Yeah. Come on now. Come on,
Okay,
man.
what are you talking about, dude?
Uh-huh.
And then the father appeared in the sky
Yes.
to show him, what are you talking about?
Yes.
I'm Jesus. Look, I'm here. Okay.
That awakening moment.
Okay. And now today
Yes.
you sleep, uh,
Yeah.
you see ancestors or something like that, and you dream guiding you,
Mm-hmm.
helping you, giving you a black card so that Massa can get rich here, and you are not taking it because you're calling it witchcraft.
Mm-hmm.
You can see that all those presidents, they go always to visit the tombs of former presidents that came before them, honoring them, having pictures of them everywhere,
Yes.
statues of them everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And many
Yes.
people do not understand the spiritual power behind it because the Bible somehow it goes against it and somehow it talks for it. And because you have some spiritual
Yeah.
babies outside there, they still love the Pope or Ave Maria clothing because they don't know see that the Pope is a witch.
Mm-hmm.
They don't see that Elon Musk and Donald Trump they are witches. No, but they want to see that the witches lives only in Africa or in the black community.
Right.
And this is where the problem starts
Yes.
because you can see Indians doing that for decades and years. You can
Mm-hmm.
see Europeans bowing down for statues, kissing their feet, Maria bleeding in the eyes, and all the kind of things. But no African or black people will say it's witchcraft, brother. No one
No,
will
they
say
won't. They sure won't. They sure won't. And it's again, it goes back to they want to take it away from us. They want to keep us docile. Okay, we're the originals. We are the guys. We are the children of the creators. We are spirituality. We is ours. Religion came from us. So they took what was ours and they twisted it, added it, came up with the Bible and put it out there. And so everybody is holding on to the Bible, saying it's the unadulterated word of God. When in actuality, it is a word that was created by your enemy to keep you docile, to keep you from knowing who you are.
Mhm. And the third is focusing on the purpose, whether for healing, guidance, or protection.
Mm-hmm.
Before we go to war, or if we want something, okay,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
we focus in our energy, okay, to
Yes.
that thing that we actually really want.
Mm-hmm.
We take it from the invisible to the visible.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
this is
Mm-hmm.
how we go to war. This is how we heal. This is how I heal.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I I command. I believe that the sickness. It's like I command that the sickness goes away. I do not
Uh-huh.
say, please, Father, help me, send me Jesus. This is not what our people did.
Come on.
Praying every day in churches. We never prayed every day.
No, we
Prayers
didn't.
every day are for people like me sometimes
Mm-hmm.
because I am like a Levitical priest. Okay. I'm
Okay.
not a pastor. I was never a pastor. I will never be a pastor. I am called like Moses to be a warrior in
Yes.
the Levitical lineage. That's
Yes.
why I know all this crazy stuff. The thing is very simple. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yes.
we have to concentrate of us in the group. Like you have this Yaya Manzamba, Elder Manzambi Zola has a very good assembly. You should attend his assembly, by the way. Yeah, a very beautiful group. Elder Manzambi is one of the last that has an assembly where people pray, learn about different kind of things in the scriptures. They have different kind of projects that they also do. I think in the end, Elder, you can also talk a little bit about that, right?
Okay.
And present your
Mm-hmm.
group and what you're doing.
Yes. If I can just say real quick, you were talking about the healings and the pharmacy. Uh, they are using sorcery. These pharmacies. That's what pharmacy is. Pharmaceutical. Pharma is sorcery. That's what they've done. They've taken these plants and other chemicals put together and they give it to you saying that this will treat whatever is ailing you. But what it does is these pills and medicines they give you causes other issues within your body. They are never meant to heal you, because if they heal you, they'll be out of work. So they can keep you in a state of continued sickness so that you will keep coming back and saying, now I got this going on. And they give you pills for that. Before you know it, you're in the hospital on life support.
Brother, they give you pills for headache. They
Yes.
give you pills for if you have some kidney problems. They give you
Yes.
problems if you stop coughing. But
Mm-hmm.
brother, it's crazy.
It
How can
is.
you get pills for those kind of things? Why do
Exactly.
Chinese people drink so much tea?
Why do
Huh?
they use the needles and stick it into your
For
skin? Okay.
example, okay.
So,
So we have to know certain things. Yeah, we
yes.
have to relearn because they learned it from us.
Yes,
Okay,
exactly. Exactly. And this is why we need to go back to our spirituality. They treat the spirit first. It's the spirit, whatever's going on spiritually, will cause an effect on your physical body. So they have to take care of the spirit first. That's what we do, our ancestors, our people today. That's what we do, not the hospitals, not the doctors. Please go ahead, my brother.
Ella, you can go ahead and break this down.
Mhm. Consequences of disconnecting from ancestral prayer. Oh my goodness. Yes. When you now I can't read the little smaller
This is small, right? So spiritual awakening. Many now pray to entities unconnected to their ancestry. So
Mhm.
this is what is the major problem, actually. Okay,
Yeah.
if you
Mhm.
see that you don't get results, okay,
Yes.
for your prayers, okay, which means that something is not right, and this
Uh-huh.
is why we are poor. We are the last, and this is the answer to everything that someone, if someone asks, why are black people suffering? Because they
Mhm.
pray, they do stuff,
Mhm.
they
Mhm.
pray, live like others. Everything what they do is from foreigners.
Mhm.
How did it happen? It happened in the same way. We bowed down to foreigners. We accepted their complex systems. We accepted their ways of living, their
Exactly.
culture, their religion, political system. Everything what they do is ours now, and this
Yes.
does not work like that. You can see
Mhm.
that the Chinese, they are the Chinese until this day. You will see that the Indians, they are the Indians until today. Until this day, today they are superpowers.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yes.
it's not even allowed in their society to go there to the Muslims and go, oh, Jesus is Lord, spreading out the Bible, that they will cut your head off. Okay,
Uh-huh. Yes.
they knew it goes against their culture, it goes against their power, it goes against their ancestral lineage.
Mhm.
And the Most High said, I created many different tribes and many different kind of people, and all of them has his gods. And he
Mhm.
said, all their gods from the foreigners are pagans. So if
Mhm.
you are going and worship pagan gods, what our people actually do,
Yes. Yes.
okay,
Yes.
you are automatically disconnected.
Mhm. And that was again the purpose of these evil entities, these evil beings. It was to, as I stated earlier, keep us docile. If I come into your house and I see that what you are doing is powerful, I need to figure out a way. If I intend to take over your house, I need to figure out a way to disarm you. So the way I would do that is tell those who are under you, your children per se, that what they're doing and what you're doing is evil, is demonic. And what you're doing is connecting to an evil demonic being. I have the answer to help you. And this is what you do. So when they disconnected us from our ancestral practices, then it made us weak. It made us docile because we then began to call upon the God that they gave us, which was not our true God. I did a teaching some months back entitled "The God of the Bible is not our creator, but our creator is in the Bible," which was what you somewhat alluded to earlier in this conversation, stating how our creator is in the Bible, but the Bible does not consist of our creator, but he's in there. Okay, so when the Bible tells you not to eat of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Now, first of all, the question I put out there was, if you're not supposed to eat of that tree, why was it in the garden? But then it turns around in Hosea and says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. Didn't you just say, don't eat of the tree of knowledge? That's not our creator. Our creator wants us to be knowledgeable. He wants us to know That's who we are. We're supposed to know. We're supposed to understand. But when these evil entities came about and caused that separation and told us that our ancestral ways, our ancestors are demonic and evil, and we need to separate from that, it caused us to fall prey to them and allow them to be in power and do what they do. But it is our time to get back, and we're coming back.
Exactly. So, ancestral invocation call upon known ancestors' name. Yeah? This is why you see the Kimbangis Church or the Tokus Church are doing very well. Yeah, because they say, "Oh, we stick with Simon Toko. The other one we stick with Simon Kimbangu," and they're doing well. They still do not know how to honor the others. Okay, how to really bring all the ancestors back, but they still know certain things like about Kimpovida and all of them, but they are more than them.
Yes.
It will really happen that all of our ancestors will fight with us. Natural elements, which is rituals. Okay, we have to go to our spirituality, which are rituals, and spoken powers. Many people will also call it magical spells. The psalm is perfect for that. Even the evil people use it. Why do I hate the name of Jay-Z, the name of God? Why do I hate the Bible today that much? You cannot use and sleep with the same woman that I do.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Maybe if I see that a man or something like that, he needs some more women, there must be a reason for that, so that he can get another one to his wife. But that another guy just comes and take my wife and both of us are sharing the same wife, this is normally not our culture.
Right.
So now you have the name of God is used by the sorcerers, using for good and bad. The name of Jesus is been used there for good and bad.
Yes.
The Bible was, many people just think the Bible was only used in colonization against African or Indians or Native Americans or Chinese or etc. No, the Bible is used by the sorcerers, Illuminati. Even Donald Trump has to lay his hands and swear on the Bible. Yes. Military people are going to go kill. We swear in the name of God, we protect that land. How do we protect the land? So the Bible is not what people think it is, okay?
Exactly.
It's a selling book. It is a weapon.
Yes, it is.
Never used by the people that should know how to use it correctly.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And this is the spoken power. Okay. This is when we go to the spoken power. Yeah. We have to know that the Psalms are very, very powerful. Yeah. Now, for instance, if a mother had a sick child, she would not simply say a prayer in an impersonal way. She will take a glass of water, for example, or sacred elements in many African traditions, and focus her energy into it.
Yes.
Okay? As she held the water, she will call upon her ancestors, acknowledge their presence, and asking for their intervention.
Yes.
My fathers, my mothers, my ancestors, Tatanzambi, you who came before me, who gave me life, who shaped my path, hear me. Yes. Our son is sick. He is not just my son, but our son's, a child of his lineage. Heal him, guide him. Let your spirit flow through this water. So then, when he drinks, he receives your strength. Dreams and ancestral connection, communication.
Yes.
Okay, and this is how you may have the guidance and all these kind of things.
Yes.
Okay.
Now some people would look at that and say that's demonic. To take a glass of water and start speaking over it, you're doing sorcery. Okay, so they already look at that as being witchcraft. You had mentioned earlier, even about knowing your zodiac sign, because we know the church speaks against the zodiac signs. So they already look at that as being demonic, right? But this is our spirituality. We know our ancestors are in water. We know this. You got what is it? The Kolunga, right?
Kalunga, yeah.
That's where the ancestors are. When a child is conceived in a mother's womb, what is that child in? Water.
Mm-hmm.
So water is very spiritual. So when you speak over that water, even when we are getting ready to go to bed, we have a glass of water that we set next to our bed. Well, you speak over that water and you set it next to your bed. Then you get up that next morning and you drink some of that water, or you drink some before. I can't remember it offhand, but you drink some of that water, and I think you drink the rest of it in the morning. But you're speaking about bringing healing, as that the Bakulu, your ancestors, will speak to you and enlighten you. That is not demonic. That's our spirituality. This is who we are.
We are talking about to wear the complete armor of the Most High. And many people think, oh, I will use the complete armor of the Most High by prayers. A complete lie. Rings, statues in your door, statues, and like the Jewish have it. Like the Jews, like all these kind of Europeans having their chains there on the car with this symbol or whatever. This is how we go.
Yes.
Moses, Abraham, Mr. Jesus, all of them learned from the Egyptians. Who are the Egyptians? We are the Egyptians.
Thank you.
Egypt, we control Egypt. We builded Egypt like we builded Babylon. Who are the Babylonians? Who are this Anunnaki? Who are the Anunnaki? Huh? Who is this people?
Us.
Okay.
They're ours. They're us.
We came from those people.
Yes.
And the most they say out from them, because he was always teaching us different kind of things, but we builded the societies.
Exactly.
Don't forget that part.
Yes.
We builded Egypt. We builded those kind of things. We teach the Jewish people. We teach the Roman. We teach the Greco people how to do all this kind. The Indian people. We teach the Muslims.
Exactly. We taught them all.
And the Most High took us out from there. He said, go, go. Some people came from the Mesopotamia. They came from Asia there. They out years ago. Then he took us again from Egypt, out from Egypt. Go and make the Bantu people. That's what we are today. And then we had Isolele, the chosen people. Well, like from those oldest people, we had a chosen group that spread all over Africa. And this is when slavery came again to find us. But before it came to find us, we had a constructed system, social system, spiritual system. We had this 12 tribes and all these names with us. Stone houses, boats. People from years and years, they went to Brazil, they went to America before Columbus.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
They knew everything about the stars.
Yes.
If you want to read your Bible properly, you're going to see that all of them were big in knowing about agronomy and what is astronomy. They knew very well about astronomy.
Yes, they did.
Moses, to fight a pharaoh, he had to use the same things that they used to fight them.
Yes.
He had to learn the witchcraft. He had to know, what do these people actually do? And then the Moses say, this is evil and this is evil. Now you are saying to someone that this what we are doing is evil. So how do you want to know it's evil if you don't practice? Did we kill people? Did we do evil stuff with it? Nah.
No.
So if you say it's evil, it's because you are already in something involved so that you can describe and see what we are doing is evil. So you are the sorcerer and calling us sorcerers.
That's right.
This is what happens. The sorcerer is a very tricky guy. He is the sorcerer and calls other people sorcerer.
Exactly.
Okay? How do you want to know that I'm doing sorcery? That's why in Africa, in our tradition, it's even forbidden to call someone sorcerer.
Yes.
It's a big, you have to prove that he is.
You gotta prove it. There you go. Yes,
Okay?
sir.
Because the Europeans, they are so sorry for years. They show you in the movie, they show you in the music movies, they show you in that what they have done through history
Mm-hmm.
and with computers, pawns, and everything. But you
Mm-hmm.
never called them not once a sorcerer.
Right. Right.
Yeah? The Indians,
Yep.
they bath in their waters, spreading a lot of stuff, doing crazy rituals. No one calls them sorcerers. The Jewish killing the chicken, which is
Yeah.
very normal, very normal. Really, it's very normal. But no one calls these people sorcerers. But
You
this
know,
little black guy do it.
when I saw that, when I saw the Jews doing that, okay, swinging that chicken, I'm looking like, what in the world? But it goes back to what you said too. They call it witchcraft, okay, which is a very interesting word, witchcraft. So everything that we do, as far as speaking and doing speaking over the water and everything, is a craft. All right. So they're asking, which craft are you doing? So, but when it comes from these people, that don't understand, or some of them who do understand but want to label it as demonic, they just say that's witchcraft.
Hmm.
It's bad. It's negative. Oh my goodness.
By forgetting that you can use it for different kind of things, and
Yeah.
many people that do witchcraft exactly,
Mm-hmm.
uh, we don't call it like this. These are their languages. Their language is just evil. There's some
Yeah.
great like witchcraft. This is occult and this kind of things. We have Mwanda Semi. We call it the spirit of the pure spirit.
Yeah.
We and the pure spirit is labeled as witchcraft. That's the problem. If
Right.
Jesus healed with mud or with water today, if someone does it in the street to help someone, this guy will be called a witch. The police will catch him. They will,
Mm-hmm.
after that, took him to a place, Area 51 will cut him off and all these kind of things. And no
Right.
one will even say something against it because they will say, oh, we're just killing another witch.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
So, but
Exactly.
he actually healed someone or helped someone. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where we go. Yeah, this is where we go. That's why I made videos to show people that our forefathers, they had powers even to go through dimensions, like really disappearing, calling on water, storms, fire. You could see
Mm-hmm.
it's written in the Bible. They did the same. Elijah did the same. The
Yes.
disciples did the same. They could heal. They could speak to the Most High. The moon was used, the
Yeah.
moon rituals. Many people
Yeah.
do not even know how important the moon or the sun are.
Exactly.
Okay, you cannot neglect that. Okay, because
Exactly.
you automatically do Christmas, you do Easter, and you do Valentine's Day, you do Halloween, all this kind of
Mhm.
days, January from January to December, from Monday to Monday, all these days has some demonic entities there for them too, what you
Oh man.
automatically live on. So
Yeah.
now you have to find out how these days, these months, these hours, this moon, these circles can benefit you. They did it very well.
Mm-hmm. They
Okay,
did.
you
Yeah.
have to get the power from the source.
Yes. I was sharing with a brother, and I told him, I said, the thing is, we are living in their society. And because we are living amongst them and in their society, we have taken on their ways. We've taken on their holidays. We've taken on their attributes. We dress like them. Okay. We put on the suit and ties. We look like them when we're out walking. We have to go back to who we are. So that's why we honor those different holidays, whatever you want to describe them. That's why we honor them and keep them. My sister, she loves Easter. I have another sister who loves Christmas, and look forward to it. I don't participate in those things, and they know it. I used to. I used to participate in Halloween. I don't do it any longer because I understand it. And so now I am learning about what we as a people, our Bantu people, what they honored. And as you mentioned, the moon, we do full moon fast. Okay, it's a portal. This is the time when you can truly connect with your Bakulus and the creators. This is a time of connecting with them. So we do our facts according to the moon. We go out and we look at the sun as it rises. Do you know there's an hour before 12 o'clock? You go out, 7, 8, 9 in the morning, you can actually look at the sun. They tell you don't look at it because it messes with your eyes, and you could burn them. And there's a certain time you can look at the sun and stare into it. That's communing. Know who you are. Know who you are.
Many people think that because of Jesus, they think that he came to just abolish all the rituals and take it out and away. So he was the last sacrifice from the Most High. I didn't know if he would be the last sacrifice. I don't know why we are suffering until this day. Okay.
Exactly.
Because, so this is ridiculous. Okay. Yeah. Only kid would not understand that Jesus is not the last man here on earth. Okay. But what we actually really will have to know is that if we go to the ancient testament, all these moon rituals, sun rituals, the Most High only said that it became an abomination when you're going to the lands and you're doing your rituals, and another way you're also doing the things that the other nations do, and then you're dancing, you're singing, your rituals will become will not have that value no more. This is the only thing most I really wanted to say. Not like you should stop with your rituals. How do you want to feed the ancestral room? How do you want to feed your spiritual you? There is a spiritual you in you that always tells the Most High exactly when you go to bed, when you're laying with your wife, when you're drinking, when you're going, everything what you do is well commanded. And many people think, oh, is someone spying on me or what? No. Everything what you do, this is also how I know if someone is doing something, because it's like I'm reading the spirit of someone. This is very normal. Yes. Very normal. Yes. And many people do not know that the nations, many of them had their third eye open. Sometimes the nations know us very well, or they studied us very well. They studied us physically and they studied us spiritually. Yes, many people can see. I have never seen a European doctor who doesn't have the third eye open. They see, if they see, oh, this is your physical problem. They know, your body is hurting a lot, but they can also see, you will see these blue eyes. Oh, yeah, I know. He don't want to tell you, but he tells you like telepathy. I know what you're really doing. That's why you're sick. You're taking your drugs and stuff like that, and you're going, oh, I don't feel good. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So let me just go to that one here. Some things about the rituals before we move, before you can present your group and what you guys do. So understanding the rituals, a universal human practice. Okay, this is the website that I'm creating. I didn't change the photos and everything. I just made it for this video. So cultural bias and perceiving rituals, African practices, for example, skulls. Yeah, I really took skulls there, labeled as occult. Catholicism, veneration saints relates, including bones and skulls. Judaism used the chicken in certain ceremonies. Islam, prayer rituals involving kneeling and bowing. You can also see that they are bowing in front of the Kaaba. Okay. Judaism, they kiss they kiss these walls, and they have different kind of relics on their heads, on their arms. Okay, Catholicism kissing this Maria relics. They have skulls. The only thing what I know that many Gangas do, our forefathers today, I haven't seen anyone doing this in our spirituality, but they use like animal bones.
Hmm.
This is how they navigated. Like before Columbus and all this kind of things came with the telescope and all these kind of things, they knew already with according to the bones, when you throw it, yeah,
Hmm.
bones will go to different kind of directions and will show you automatically that what you want to know.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
this were
that's true.
animal bones. If you
Uh-huh.
see human skulls and human heads, I don't think that this is ours. Don't go with that.
But you know what? Just if you don't mind, bring it back to where you were reading about the African spirituality, Judaism. Just pull the slide down a little bit.
Okay. Mhm.
Okay, right there, right there. Cultural biases in perceiving rituals. When you look at that first one, use under African practices, use of skulls in rituals often labeled as occult. Now, that word occult stands out because they have put it out there that this word occult is something that's demonic. And when you get yourselves involved in occults, you are in witchcraft, all right, doing something evil. Occult is nothing more than hidden, it's a secret. So we already know that there are things in our African spirituality that are secretive. Even they don't know. That's why they speculate. And because they don't know, they label it as evil and demonic. I just wanted to point that out.
Exactly. You're completely on point. Occult doesn't mean anything evil at all. Yeah,
Not at
occult
all.
has nothing to do, not even a little. So then we have the universality of rituals. Birth, for example,
Mhm.
sacred acts and ceremonies surrounding childbirth, marriages, both ceremonial acts and cultural traditions, funerals, honoring death with prayers and burial ceremonies. You
Mhm.
do rituals every day. Yeah, this is where I want to go. In marriages, the marriage is a ritual. When you get when a childbirth, when someone dies,
Mhm.
all this, what the preparation if someone dies, what that you have to do, to bury that person. You also go with prayers. You throw also some things inside. We even go and everyone throws some little bit sand. You know,
Mhm.
cry, honoring, and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, um, for example, sacrifices as foundation of rituals, motherhood, sacrificing body and energy to give birth,
Mhm.
education, sacrificing time and effort to pursue knowledge,
Mhm.
marriage, sacrificing personal freedoms for commitment,
Mhm.
community, sacrificing resources for traditional ceremonies. So
Yeah.
you are doing rituals all the time
All the
to
time.
keep the family intact,
Yes.
to protect them at work. If you go to work, uh, everything must be in order for your
Mhm.
boss. Okay,
Yes.
this is why he loves you. Okay,
Yeah. Wish he could clone you.
you have to brush your teeth. You have to
Yeah.
you have to bath. And
Yes.
no, we have nothing to do with rituals. Massa is coming with sorcery. Massa is coming with rituals. Massa, massa, massa. Okay? They don't know that this is a normal thing in human life.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you know what I see with very, very, with the Europeans? They have like calendars in their phones or books.
Mhm.
And they always, like the Muslims also, like it's time to pray. They run in the corner, oh Allah, okay? But
Mhm.
the Europeans, they do not pray. In these calendars, they have from certain books that they read that they read. And
Mhm.
books is written. What kind of things do you want to do, like in one year? What do you want to achieve?
Yes.
And for that, you have to do different kind of rituals to go there.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
There's a time you might see someone is just quiet. He don't talk to you in the work, but you don't know what he's really doing. So this is how Europeans go. This is how people climb higher.
Mm-hmm.
You may think, oh, does this guy do witchcraft? No, that guy is just spiritual, stronger. He understood the flow of the life.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it with many young people. Yeah, they have like a flowing book or in their phone, like things that they have to do or say
Mm-hmm.
hmm, during certain times to make it.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes. And and they're
keep it or
what's the
not.
word? I can't think of the word, but they're consistent with doing this. Because
Exactly. They really they're working on it. They're always
yeah,
consistent. Exactly. It's
which
not like you just do it once.
right. It's
Massa
something
told me
that
if you do it, then it will work. No, this is not how things work.
right.
Especially for example, moon and sun rituals, right?
Mm-hmm.
The moon is here not like in Africa. In Africa, you can like just feel like you can touch the moon
Yeah.
or the sun. It's like directly in front of you, and it's big. You can't imagine.
Man,
You
look.
have never seen the moonlight. It's like a normal light in the sun in Africa.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Now
like you're really praying directly. But here, sometimes you may see the sun far away, the moon far away.
yes.
Okay,
Yes.
these are the some differences.
Yeah. When we were in uh Tanzania, Dar es Salaam, a couple years back, and looking up at the sky, the stars. I mean, the number of stars that you could see in the sky was like, wow, I remember this from my childhood. Okay, looking up in the sky and seeing all these stars, and it was really amazing. There was definitely a different atmosphere, and we knew that we were home. Uh, and real quick, a lot of you know that I deal with back pain. I've had surgery on my back. Okay, I've been in pain since 2008, every day in pain. When we went to Dar es Salaam, that was the first time I was without pain. The first time.
Oh,
The
precious.
whole time we were there, no pain. The moment I got back here to the US, pain set in, and there were chains that you could literally feel that came back over our spirit, put us back into bondage. A lot of us are in bondage over here and don't realize it. But we felt those chains, Brenda and I, when we left Africa and came back here.
Exactly.
So,
That's why we have to do our best to build our community over there step by step. Um,
yes, yes.
exactly. So now, so the ritual of food, for example.
I'm laughing because yeah, I love to eat.
I
Let's
love.
talk about it. Come on.
I should be the Mike Tyson in spirit, you know. So energy and intention infused while chopping ingredients,
Mhm.
seasoning, emotions transferred while adding spices and salt, for example. Yeah, cooking, stirring at the pot while thinking about personal experiences.
Mm,
Okay, absorbing the energy infused in the food.
mm,
Many people
mm,
don't know they just the plant and different plants. You can take the plant, absorb the energy from the plant, and just boom to someone, and that person is healed.
yes,
Many people do not know while you're cooking, your emotions goes inside there.
yes,
Okay,
sir. Mm-hmm.
either positive or negative. You have to be very careful. Energies, okay, enters there. Okay,
Yes.
and that's why we always pray, even if my mom or my sister cooks or anyone else outside in the restaurant, we always pray over our food.
Yes,
Especially there are
sir.
many people outside there, they just want to make money with food while they're doing also their rituals to sell. I have
Mhm.
also do my ritual, speaking a small prayer, also thanking for the food. Either is it an animal that was killed or whatever what, and
Mhm.
also giving thanks that I have that food, that I have something to eat, and
Yes.
also telling the Most High to give those who are in need.
Yes. Yes.
It's a small prayer. I do it very simple. I always say, Father, thank you for the food that you're giving me today,
Mhm.
and give everyone else that is in need also the same what I have here today. Gamble,
Mhm.
gamble, and thank you, Father. That's it. I even mostly don't speak it out. I even say it in my head. Okay.
Yes. Yes. That
Yeah.
that I do that same thing. I thank them, for the food. I thank them for growing the food and producing it, to feed and take care of my physical body. But then I also turn around and I speak to the food and I tell the food, you shall do what you were created by the father and mother to do for my body, that you will give me energy, that you will heal me, that you will restore the nutrients and minerals that my body need that have been lost throughout my activities, that you will restore these things so that I can do what is necessary for me to do throughout this day until my next meal.
Oh, pray.
So yes, and we do have to be careful too, that because when I looked at this and began to laugh, not only do I love to eat, okay. I love food, all right, I love food.
Ooh, fudo, fudo.
but but we also have to be careful, especially when we order out, because we don't know who's preparing that food. And every step that you have here, think about those people that's preparing the food and these steps, everything they're going through. Because you have people showing up in a restaurant that don't want to be there and they're angry. You have people showing up in the restaurant who just got over a sickness. You
Mm-hmm.
got somebody showing up in a restaurant who is sick
Mm-hmm.
and not feeling well. And all of this is going into the food that they're preparing for you.
Mm-hmm.
So it is very necessary
You I say it
to
very well. You
speak
will eat
over that
defiled
food.
food. You will eat defiled food in the land
Yes.
of many people do not know. Why spirituality is not shared or doesn't work like it does work in Africa, for example. Uh,
Hmm.
Still today, I say Africa is the last standing pillar that the Most I have if it comes to his true worshippers, because their spirituality is still, even if there's some witchcraft, but there is still his spirituality is still their practices and practice
Hmm.
there in Africa, because the
Yeah.
whole world doesn't do that. They do theirs. And there's something, if you come to the West and you're a spiritual person, you may see that your spirituality just crashed, just disappears. Your power
Mhm.
just gone.
Yes.
And how does this happen? It happens through your food. It happens through the society where you're involved with, the things that you drink, the work that you do. Okay,
Hmm.
the whole system, or the people around you, they suck also your energy. It's like the spiritual power that you may normally be was concentrated of prophecy. I saw prophets. Oh yeah, I will go to Europe and then I will make a big church there. They came here because they're from the Most High, and did 2 3 healings, and after next year he was already like, oh yeah, I'm working hard from morning to sun from Monday to Saturday. I said, what is with your gifts that you had of dreaming or going from door to door helping? No, it's gone. I don't know where it is.
Hmm.
They
Yep.
don't know the powers that is here in the West.
Exactly. Exactly. Real quick, I want to share this. You all see Brenda is in the group
Yeah.
chat. Yeah. Um, I remember we ordered from a Mexican restaurant, And we of course said our prayers over the food, spoke over it. And after eating it, she had an experience that we had to call 911. She felt like she was leaving here. Okay. She was dizzy. She would try to stand up and just start falling. And I had to catch her. And when 911 got there, they were asking, questions like, basically like, are there any, do you do drugs? Do you drink alcohol? Because that was the type of effect, and she couldn't remember some things, but this is why we have to be careful. And the one thing about this particular restaurant is they have that Day of the Dead, the skeleton. For some of those who are familiar with Mexican restaurants, they got the skeleton, some sort of like kind of like a Mardi Gras type thing, but it's a demon, skeleton man, woman on the walls, and they had the Mexican hat with the little things hanging down like a celebration. But the food came from that restaurant, and we understood that they do rituals, to these demons. But there was nothing wrong with Brenda. They didn't find anything wrong with her. But, we look at it as the food that was consumed. It was food that was offered to these demonic gods.
Mm-hmm.
So that's also why we have to be careful.
Yeah. We have a lot of sicknesses that you may feel something, and then the doctor says, "Oh no, I don't see anything. I don't see anything. I don't see it." Yeah, because you seen it physically.
Physically, exactly.
It may be a spiritual sickness. That
Yes.
something ain't right. My
Mhm.
mother had stuff like that before. Going to the doctor, oh, I don't see anything. I don't see what guy. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling pain.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah,
Yes.
it's crazy. It's a lot. It's a lot to learn. So
Mhm.
energy initiation and rituals absorb water, for example, absorb and energy and intention has memory.
Yes.
Fire transforms substances in cooking, incense, and candles, for example. Words carry power through prayers, chants, and affirmations. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Reinterpretation of rituals in modern society. Yeah. Birthday candles. Yeah. Why do
Mhm.
you put some candles there in your birthday? Okay.
Right.
Originate from ancient fire rituals. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Wedding rice toast comes from fertility and abundance traditions. Yeah.
Mhm.
Praying over food acknowledge divine nourishment.
Yes.
Yeah, so you are a spiritual person without knowing it. Okay.
Exactly.
Number one, universal nature. Ritual exists in every culture and daily life.
Mhm.
Sacrifice foundation. All rituals involve some form of sacrifice.
Yes.
You have to
Yes.
you have to sacrifice
You
for
have
food,
to.
yeah, for giving birth.
Mhm.
Even if you mix with your wife, there is a power behind it. Okay.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Cultural bias,
Uh-huh.
acceptance of rituals influenced by cultural perspective.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you have to be very careful. Every culture has his ways. Okay,
Uh,
yeah, and this is what I say. You are living in the culture of people, okay, and don't think that this will benefit you. It
mhm.
won't benefit you. It's against your body or your spiritual norms.
Yes.
Ours can help them, but theirs can't help us. I don't know. It's very funny. It's a curse normally.
It's true. It is true.
Everything
Yeah.
what they do is not good for us, really, brother.
Right.
Even if you
Yeah.
just wear some jeans, it takes energy from you. Clothing, the things that they put here, like costumes, everything that we wear.
Mm-hmm.
There are things that we work with, some materials that we work like plastics and all these kind of things on our arms. It harms your
Mm-hmm.
body. And brother, there's nothing good.
It really
Cigarettes,
is.
all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, it really isn't, and as you were saying about the clothing, people want to put clothes on because of the name brand, and you don't know what kind of rituals they're doing over that name brand. You don't know what rituals they're doing over the gym shoes, So you're right.
Yeah.
The things that we put
I
on
saw
our
you burn some Nikes one day, huh?
body. You saw that?
Burn Babylon.
Yep, yep. I gotta stand with my people. I have to.
All praises. So all the kinds of things that you do has some
Yeah.
energy in it, intention in overlooked ways. So
Yes.
very good. Elder, yeah,
Yes, sir.
it's always a pleasure. Yeah, I really, do my best to bring our people together, and I think this year will be a wonderful year, even if it is harder, financial, and I've seen many things happen. Many people kicked out of the Western countries and all this kind of stuff.
Hmm.
There is nothing that can stop the movement of the Most High.
Nothing.
Nothing. And there
Nothing
will be so much knowledge spread out there, and many people will not like it.
Mm-hmm.
Many people will not like it.
Yes.
They will say they didn't know anything. And like my father always say, if people do not want to follow the things that we say or do,
Mm-hmm.
things that we do here, father, yeah, I can call it also like that.
Yes.
Um, if you don't, there will come a time if you don't know or practice those things, you will have a lot of problems.
Yes, you will. Yes, sir.
You will have a lot of problems.
Mm-hmm.
Many people think just, oh, these people, we're gonna see, we will see. You will have problems. The
Mm-hmm.
Europeans, for them, the horns are out already. They're like, we want to kick the butts. We don't want them in our countries because it's about alarm, alarm, alarm. These
Yes.
people starting knowing who they are. They
Yes.
starting to go back what is theirs, and their father is coming to take them.
Mm-hmm.
There
Yes,
is
sir.
something in the spiritual world that is happening against the European people, so that they start even fighting each other,
Yes.
which means they are in alert. But black
Mm-hmm.
people are still, oh, what comes next? I don't care. I don't care. But this is a big, major, major mistake.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
easy to learn those things. It is easy to do your own researches. Yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
have different kind of ways to do researches, to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
because there where we go,
Mm-hmm.
things will get sharper. And the
Yeah.
most I say, he always said, these are my ways how you can become spiritual protected, to wear the whole armor of the Most High.
Yes.
Even in the ancient days when the Pharaoh was attacked in
Mm-hmm.
Egypt,
Mm-hmm.
the Most High recommended the children of Israel to take blood from animals to put it on their doors for protection. How would
Mm-hmm.
you call that today?
Protection.
Hmm?
It's
This is
protection.
telling
It's a
you
seal.
guys. This year is
Mhm.
not like, oh, a master wants to make some cash. Yeah, because this has nothing to do with me. This
Right.
is something that you have to do for yourself. You
Mm-hmm.
have to find out
Mm-hmm.
how to protect yourself and
Mm-hmm.
to prepare for war. There
Yes.
is a war coming.
Oh
I
yeah.
just saw there is an asteroid coming in 2032 or 2035. The
Mm-hmm.
Chinese are preparing already to the asteroid.
Yes.
Donald Trump win. Why do we want Greenland? Why do we want Canada? Not only for the Russians. The Russian have no problem at the moment. The Russian they also fear that their own country will be not bombed.
Right.
So they are preparing for things that will come from the other side. because they want their stuff to come from the other side, which are already present. They're
Yes.
fighting us so that we can bow off. Be careful with this rapture thing.
Oh man, I know. Yeah.
So be careful with this rapture thing. So the
Exactly.
thing is, they know that everything goes back to Africa. All the companies, like they did in China, everything will be. So they are aware of everything. The only place where you can really make food and the earth is good is Africa. Bill Gates buying land and land there. Namibia, an African American woman was there to show how white Namibians bought so much land there, and it's just theirs. How can you buy it again from them? You know, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So we have to be smart. We can't make it without our ancestors. We have seen it in the Lion King. We have seen it in the Black Panther movie. Watch Avatar, the Avatar cinematic movie from the, I think, Japanese.
Yes.
You see that later he had to hit all the other avatars, all the other kings that came before him, and they stood with him to fire to fight the fire conqueror emperor.
Fire people. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Every anime that I watch and every video that I see, it always goes the same way. People, oh, we are not African. So what are you then? Okay, we are not that. We don't want that. We Africa. So what do you want? Because most I say, when the time comes, do not be a part of their wickedness. I will destroy Babylon. They have a bigger enemy than you may think. It's not only us, the people. It's the Most High Himself.
Yes. Yes.
And the Most High is not a friendly guy like the most of the people think. No, really, he's not, bro.
Right. I mean, when
the problem is he don't change.
Yes. When he means business, he means business.
Yeah. If he say that you do some stuff,
yes.
That's the problem. He don't change. If not, we wouldn't be slaves today because we are his chosen people. He don't change.
Right.
There's a big problem with the most many people are, oh, maybe I do a little bit here and a little bit there. And I don't say that you have to be a perfect guy praying every day. And this is completely off. And I don't say they have to stay off.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
But there are certain things that we really have to work on. Bringing our people together and work one hand in hands to build the Most High's kingdom.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So that we have the political, scientific, and the spiritual part again. This is very important. You can't. Today I'm not saying anything against the Hebrew Israelites no more because they are doing a part of that work.
Exactly.
Every outside there, every one of us is doing something.
Exactly.
For everyone is doing something.
Yes.
And the spiritual part will come. They will understand later.
Yes.
They will understand later. Yeah, Elder. For us, we have a trip coming. It's in the 4th of July. We went to Sadi Zulu Mongo last year. This is where I met Sister Spacey, the complete talk with you. Many of them, or they came. The talkers they came from all over the world, and like I always say, they made some white people to become pastors and all these kind of things, but no problem. Yeah, you just have to call the Topos youth. Then you go there to Angola, you become an honored pastor, man, brother.
Yeah.
Jesus with you. Yeah. But having our Bantu name, Bantu, yeah. But I don't know Jesus with you, you know.
Yeah.
But it was wonderful. We found out everyone can have free land over there. Maybe also asking Topos youth or something like that. Maybe they can give you some information to that too. You can have free land in Sadi Zulu Mongo. This is there directly where Congo is. This is where Simon Toko was born, not far away from Kimbangu, the mountain Kimbangu, where also the Nkamba is. Beulah is over there. Yeah. So it's the north of Angola. It's a very wonderful place. You know, it's also a ritual sacrifice, which I would say, because it brings a lot with you to do this kind of way, to go this kind of way. So we have a July trip, but in the July trip, I'm not concentrated to go there. If only if I have people that really wants to go there, then I would do that. But it's more to stay in Luanda, to go maybe to the south of Angola, to just see the nice sides of Angola. But I'm going to also show you different kind of things that we already have done, like agriculture, houses that we build, etc., etc. And
Okay.
yeah, this is the only thing that we will do.
Mhm.
Then I have books about that things that we talked, which the spiritual rituals is a
Mhm.
180-page book, and then I'm gonna have an assembly again, like Manzambi Zola is doing. I had it before.
Mhm.
I will start it again. An assembly. What was so many things, right?
Yeah.
And there is a school coming about the rituals, yeah, where people can learn how to work with the rituals and all this kind of stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, Manzambi, it's your turn. Huh? You can say
Yeah.
what you guys are doing, and because I know that you are working very hard. And if I see sometimes people like Brother Trey, yeah, and
Mhm.
there's a lot of stuff going on, here and there,
Yeah.
and many people may do not even know that, we are all connected normally,
Right.
and having here our differences here and there, but we are one.
Yeah. And see,
And you
it,
know,
it, it,
uh, but I still see Trey is still working. He's still doing in his ways. He's still.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And see, I'm sorry to interrupt, but that was what I wanted to also say to you. You said that we have our differences, and but we're still in communication, and that's what matters. Okay, that we're able to rise above the disagreements. We're able to rise above those things and say, look, we're one people. We're the same people. I don't care if you're born on the continent of Africa, whatever country in Africa. I don't care if you're born in the diaspora, wherever you are in the diaspora. You look like me. You're my brother. You're my sister. You're my father. You're my mother. And I honor you and I respect you as that. And what we need to do is come together. We got to unite. We have to bring the two sticks together. They have to come together. It is more of us. Remember, this earth is ours, it was given to us. So we have to stop looking at what the enemy has given us, which is the separation. Drop that stuff, drop it, and let's come together as a people, as a nation. Let's come together and let's work together. There are things, my brother, that you, Yahya, Mikhael, can teach me. Okay? There are things you can teach me. Guess what? There are things that somebody on the continent who do not have a YouTube channel that can teach me.
Mhm.
But there are also some things that I have that I can teach. Okay. So this is what I'm saying. Let's come together. I'm no better than you. I don't claim to be better than you. I don't think I'm better than you. I don't claim or think that you're better than me. We're one people. We're one people. You know the language, you know the culture. Teach me. I'm your pupil.
All
Okay?
praise.
Teach me. I will sit and listen because I'm willing to learn. I want to know. I can't tell you who my tribe is. All right. But one thing I can tell you is through my DNA, man, I've been all over Africa. Hello. I've been all over Africa. But I want to know who I am. And I'm learning bits and pieces. And as I learn, I share. That's what me and Brenda do. We dig deep. and we share that information. So it is time out, for, they're African American and I don't like them. No, let me make this clear. I do not consider myself African American. Is that clear enough? Is that clear enough? I do not. I am not
You
African
are.
American. Okay?
You are.
I'm African. You hear me? I'm African.
Yeah,
That's who I am.
we are different kind of things, and it's normal. It's very good that you say you are not African American. We are also not really African. Africa is also another name, but
Right.
I know what you mean.
Yes.
That's where you're coming from.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let us come together. They came together with a mission. And when I say they, I'm talking about these people who came into our country and took our ancestors off the continent of Africa. They came together with one thing in common, and they did it. That's why you have some people on the continent speaking Portugal. That's why you have some people speaking German. That's why you have some people speaking French.
This is the confusion. This is where confusion starts.
Yes.
And now they have confusion within.
Exactly.
Between them, and this is fantastic, brother. This is
Yes.
fantastic. And you don't want to be a part of this confusion.
No.
You don't want to be a part. Brother, I don't know if I can mention that. Mr. Zelensky, he's crying because Putin is attacking Ukraine.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yes.
He became a billionaire because of that.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Just to tell you the truth.
Come on.
Hey, he will accept the deal. He already accepted the deal. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
He just wants to know, oh yeah, where can I get some more?
Yep.
Because in the same way you see Romanians, missionaries going to Congo, like these small countries, Poland, everyone, we don't want foreigners in our countries. We don't want that and that. They are involved in African wars. Ukraine is really involved paying terrorist parties to fight in Africa.
Yes.
But now crying for his own country. Do you know, okay, Kosovo's. Oh, was ist denn los? Ja, sag das doch. My mom. I was visited the house at the moment. She's like, Master, what are you doing? No problem. But look at that. What I want to say is, these people do worse to us.
Yes.
We shouldn't have no mercy. And believe me, if our people, especially those churches, hallelujah, hallelujah, if these people start hitting the real rituals, praying accordingly, like they should do, the whole world will have some big problems.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And I don't care if they call us sorcerers by then, because they have done sorcery for a long time.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have. But you know what? Yeah. Here's the thing. Even though it might be a handful of us, there's a Bible verse in the Bible that says, do not despise small beginnings. It's the little things that have power. So everyone that is listening to this video and that stands in agreement with what we're sharing here, you raise your voice and stand with us. Raise your voice with us and decree and declare against what we see going on, even against this president, what he's doing here in the United States. You will see things change. You will. Okay? But here's what I believe too. I believe this president that's been placed here in the United States is another serious wake-up call to us as a people, and telling us people it is time to get together, come together as one, and get out of this country, because it's about to go down big time. That's why they're taking all this money back, cutting all this stuff. because they're trying to save themselves.
Exactly. Very good. There is something big. We should talk about it next time.
Yes, sir.
My battery is low. My mom is shouting. Yeah. So I think also I will make it now to my place.
All
My
right.
brothers and sisters, thank you very much for being here. Subscribe and share. I hope, brother, write them your channel name there, maybe your email, so that they can email you. Go and visit Sister Brenda and Elder Manzambi Zola. Very nice people. They have a great group, great assembly. Go and talk to them about their projects, etc., etc. Everyone is everyone is welcome, appreciated, and we need everyone to work with us. Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, and I will see you very soon.
All right. I thank you, my brother. I'm putting it in right now.
Ingeta.
All right.
Just write it and we'll be there. We'll pop
All
up.
right. And this is on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.